Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So Lisa and I have decided to do the Turkey Day Challenge together. And if any of you don't know the Rise and Grind group, you need to be a part of this group because it's life-changing. Glenn Lundy has really done amazing with this group. And his challenge today, the Turkey Day Challenge, was to do 5 things that you're thankful for, 5 people that you're thankful for. And so we are going live together to tell you about that. So this is my wife Lisa and I'm Dave Clayton, and we're thankful to have this opportunity to do this.
Yep.
So the number one, hey Josh, thank you so much. I was hoping you'd jump in here. So the number one thing we're thankful for is Jesus Christ. So the reason we want to talk about that relationship, because without that relationship, we would be absolutely unable to forgive each other, unable to forgive others. And so, Lisa, what do you have anything you want to say about that? I mean, Jesus is our number one thing that we're thankful for today.
I'm thankful for Jesus. He gives me the ability to love my husband unconditionally.
It's not easy.
And definitely gives him the ability to love me because I am nowhere near perfect. But I think we all strive for things, and I'm just grateful that our relationship is blessed. And I feel that more days than others, but I'm just grateful that Christ is here. So.
Yeah. So that would be number one. Number two, what was our number two, Lise?
Number 2 is, each other, which we kind of mixed.
Our spouses, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So you were going to talk about me and how thankful you are for me, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's got the beard because of me. He didn't
That's
have
true.
the beard this time last year. He went to Guatemala with our church this summer with our youth group, and
I didn't shave for a week.
he didn't shave for a week, and came back, and I was like, hey, I kind of like the look. Because in actuality, I'm older than him, but he looks older than me now. I think you looked older than me before anyway.
Yeah.
But,
so we're both thankful for our spouse. I'm so thankful that I found someone that allows me to be me, and she knows all my shortcomings.
wonderful qualities.
And she accepts me the way I am, but also challenges me to step into things like this. She's like, let's do this. Let's do this turkey. Scott Simons did it. Let's do it. So she's on board. I love that about you, that you are a risk taker for things that really matter. So Beard Brothers, Josh, yes. Hey, Glenn. Thank you
Morning,
so
Glenn.
much. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So number 3 thing we're thankful for. Go ahead.
Number 3 is our children.
That's right.
Our wonderful giant
Family.
brood.
Yes. We're not quite, we don't have 7, we have 6.
We have 6, but 5 of them are, they're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 this year.
Years
and that
old.
has
Yep.
been an absolute trip
Yes.
for anyone who has teenagers. Yes, I thank God I don't have to color my hair, and I'm not on any medications, so I'm doing okay. But that's where Christ comes in. I tell you, because people are going, how do you do it? How do you do it? And I'm like, it's God. It's not me.
Yeah.
I just do the best I can to try to speak Christ into our children's lives. But that's the blessing of our family. We are a blended family. Dave had the 2 boys.
Yep, I had 2
I
boys.
had 3 girls, and
Hey,
we've been
Greg.
together, 13 years
Yes,
now.
yes.
So our kids were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 when we met.
Yes.
And then we
Then we had
added
Chelsea
Then we
together.
had Chelsea together when we got married. So we do have a 10-year-old in the house, and she's just inspired by her older siblings all the time. But I love that they act like real kids because I grew up watching siblings, and now they don't put themselves like I saw like my one friend. She put her brother through the wall. So our kids are not quite there, but they do. They act. You would never know they weren't real brothers and
That's
sisters.
right.
So, and I love the reality of life because they forgive each other, they love each other, they hate each other, they forgive each other. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing, and
It's
I'm
a real
thankful for
family.
that.
Yeah, it's a real
Yeah.
family. So we're blessed by that. So what was our number 4, sweetheart?
Number 4 is our church. Oh gosh.
Yes, yeah. So Pawleys Island Community Church has not only allowed us to, we know if we needed anything, we could make a phone call and we'd have an army of friends here to help us. But not only that, but
Real people,
yeah,
real love for
That's
each
right.
other, for people
and it's a church where the members are actually active. We're doing things
constantly.
Yeah, so and that's
We don't
been
do enough.
that's been a work in progress because it wasn't always like that. It used to be just like the preacher and the elders were active and doing things, and the members just kind of went and sang. Well, it's now such a more active. We're involved in the youth. We also help with the nursery, and it's been an incredible thing to be a part of, and it's really helping us be the best version of us. So it's really a great church. So we're
Yes.
thankful for them. Anything else you want to
Definitely.
say about that? This is longer than 2 minutes. I'm sorry, Glenn.
Okay, we're gonna get it. I
Yeah.
love our church. That's actually technically how Dave and I met.
Yes.
So just grateful for that. I remember seeing Dave for the first time there, and God even put a message on my heart the day I met him, and I didn't see him for another year, which was really wild. So yeah, my memory does work sometimes.
So the last one
Last
is
one is our parents.
Yeah, where we came from.
Where we came from.
yeah.
I mean, Dave had a beautiful family, his mother and father, and 2 older siblings.
Yes. So my dad was always a great example for me, and he passed away about 3 years ago. So, but I had him a long time. I was so thankful for that because he was such a great example in my life, and a lot like Scott Simons was talking about with the hard work and the grown up in church, and just it was such a great. My parents are wonderful. My mom's still alive. She's going to be with us
she's gonna be
today,
here soon.
and I can't wait. So she is doing great. So that's my family and parents. And you want to talk about yours? This is really neat.
Well, no, I mean, I grew up, my parents, their marriage lasted about 5 years. And, I have my dad and stepmom live, in the Raleigh area still. And I am thankful for them, definitely. My dad had a stroke a few years ago, so my stepmom's really had her hands full helping my dad. He's just a good old Southern boy. He's very stubborn.
Such a hard worker. Yeah.
He doesn't know how to sit down. Once he ever gets up, his feet hit the ground, and he just keeps going till he is exhausted.
We're thankful for Jay. That's
And
his
so
wife.
Jay,
Yeah.
she really she supports him a lot. She's from the north, so she definitely has a northern attitude, and she gives him. I think she's the reason he's still here, because I don't know what he would do without having to listen to her say something about him every day.
That's right.
And then my mom, of course, she moved here. She followed me down here with my stepdad, and because I'm her only child, I do have 2 brothers with my dad and stepmom that I adore. My baby brother got married a few weeks ago, and and then my mom, she's been a big help to me. I teach 2nd grade, and so after school, she's willing to pick up Chelsea, from school, and get her where I need her to go, dentist appointment the other day, things like that. And I'm just so thankful she's able to be here and help me with that, so that I can teach 40 minutes away.
So we're thankful for our parents. And
Definitely.
the fact that your parents were, when you were 5 years old, separated, and you still have a great relationship with both of them, and you're still, I think that's so often in our lives we don't have that. People that have divorces and things, they won't talk to one side or whatever for one reason or another. And I've always been excited about that in your life, that you don't cut people out of your life. You love both sides equally, and that's
When you forgive.
yeah. So
Christ-like heart. You
Yeah.
have to forgive. You can't let things like that hold you. But which I owe a lot of my faith to my grandfather, who he passed when I was 10, but I can still smell the cigar. He always smoked cigars. He walked to church every Sunday in the little town of North Carolina, and he was never in the best of health. He had major diabetes, but he was always going to neighbors' houses and offering all these people help. The little lady across the street, I remember him always, helping hang our curtains. He always had a garden on an empty lot, and he always had a garden, and he always was he was amazing, and I'm so grateful God had him in my life for those years, because that's who's always inspired me. And ironically, his name was David. So that's dear
cool.
David had that going for him when we met. So
I don't smoke cigars.
no.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Thank you for letting us go over in our time, and we love you all at Rise and Grind. We're thankful for this group. That's a number 6.